Section 27 of the Companies Act 2013 deals with the variation in terms of a contract referred to in the prospectus or the objects for which money was raised through the prospectus. A company cannot change such terms or objects unless it obtains approval from stakeholders, shareholders, through a special resolution in general meeting. Okay. In simple words, when a company raises money from public through prospectus, it promises investors that the funds will be used specific purposes. If the company later wants to change those purposes or modify the contract mentioned in the prospectus, it must first obtain shareholders approval through a special resolution. ठीक है ना? स्पेशल रेजोल्यूशन इन जनरल मीटिंग. ठीक है, क्योंकि यहाँ से जो है आपका क्वेश्चन रेज होगा कि अगर जो कंपनी चाहती है कि अपना ऑब्जेक्ट को चेंज करना, ऑब्जेक्टिव को जिसके लिए वो पैसा ली है और वो चेंज करना चाहती है, तो इसमें शेयर होल्डर्स का अप्रूवल चाहिए स्पेशल रेजोल्यूशन के थ्रू इन जनरल मीटिंग. ओके. अब आते हैं ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ सेक्शन 27. प्रोटेक्ट इन्वेस्टर्स इंटरेस्ट, प्रिवेंट मिसयूज ऑफ फंड्स रेज्ड फ्रॉम पब्लिक and ensure transparency and accountability, give shareholders control over major changes, provide an existing opportunity to dissenting shareholders. Variations required in special resolutions. Section 27, subsection 1. A company shall not vary the terms of contract referred to in the prospectus, the objective for which the prospectus was issued, unless approval by the shareholders through a special resolution passed in a general meeting. For example, XYZ Limited raised funds through an IPO for establishing a manufacturing plant. Later, the company wants to use the funds for acquiring another company. It must first obtain approval through a special resolutions under section 27, right? फिर उसके बाद से अब क्या आते हैं अपने सेक्शन 2 सबसेक्शन सेक्शन 27 सबसेक्शन 2 में exist exit opportunity to dissenting shareholders. Who are dissenting shareholders? The shareholders who do not agree with the proposal to vary the contract terms or the objective stated in the prospectus. Their shareholders are known as dissenting shareholders. Exit offer. The promoters or controlling shareholders must provide an exit offer to dissenting shareholders at an exit price determined under SEBI regulations in the manner prescribed by the SEBI. For example, a shareholders invest because the company promised to build a solar plant. Later, the company decided to enter a different business. Then, if the shareholders disagree, they can exit by the selling their shares. So the exit offer mechanism, right? यहाँ तक क्लियर. फिर उसके बाद से अपने आते हैं first provision. Newspaper advertisement. Before passing the special resolution, the company must publish details of the notice, one in English newspaper and one vernacular regional language newspaper circulating in the city where the registered office of the company is situated. The publications must clearly state the justifications for the purpose of variation. After that, a second proviso, restrictions on use of funds. A company shall not use money raised through a prospectus, buying shares, trading shares, otherwise dealing in equity shares of any other listed company. Purpose: these prevent diversions of public issues funds into a speculative investments. Section 27 subsection 4 deals with the penalty. If a company issues securities without complying with the requirements of the section 27, penalties may be imposed under the Companies Act 2013. Features of the Section 27 is protect prospectus commitment. The company cannot freely change promises to made to investors. Special resolutions requirement. Important changes require approval of shareholders. Mandatory public disclosure. Newspapers publication is compulsory. Exit right to dissenting shareholders. Minority investors receive protections. ठीक है, फिर उसके बाद से आता है रीस्ट्रक्चरिंग ऑन speculative investment. Issues proceeds cannot be diverged into listing listed company shares. Advantage of Section 27. Investor protection. Investors are protected from arbitrary changes in the plant. Transparency. Companies must disclose reasons for variations. Accountability of management. Management cannot misuse funds without shareholders' approval. Minority shareholders protections and better corporate governance. Disadvantage of this section is the time consuming, increase compliance cost, reduce flexibility and additional regulatory burden. After that, we can see that how section 27 works step by step. First, a company raise money through the prospectus for specific objects. After that, a company wants to change the objective or terms of the contract. Then the company has to notice the public in English or English and vernacular newspaper with justifications. After that, shareholders approval obtained through special resolutions in the general meeting. ठीक है, फिर उसके बाद से आता है dissenting shareholders provides the exit offer as per SEBI guidelines. ठीक है, funds can be used for new object only after compliance. ठीक है, the key takeaways of these sections is section 27 ensures that the changes in the company plans or contract terms are made only with the shareholders' approval, ensuring transparency, accountability, and protections of the investors' interest. Thank you. If you want to need these notes, please comment on my video. After that, we'll share with you. Thank you. Or we can share WhatsApp channel. तो व्हाट्सएप चैनल का लिंक हम लोग शेयर कर देंगे डिस्क्रिप्शन में, वहां पे भी आपको मिल जाएगा. थैंक यू.